would have to say, like I mentioned in the previous question, I'm all about understanding some of the solutions for challenges that or my teammates face in Asia. And for the past year, we've gotten a lot of inquiries on chat data. How do we review chat data in an effective manner? So I have been to this one session, which I find very much beneficial to what I was looking for. So essentially, the question that I had going into the session was, there's all sorts of chat applications in Asia. We have WhatsApp, WeChat, we have Skype, we have Line, we have Kakao Talk, we have Facebook Messenger. So a lot of different platforms, and there isn't really much of a industry standard currently to one, to collect, two, to process, three, to review. Because it's quite common, you and I can have a discussion on email or maybe Facebook or whatever, and then I send you an encrypted document on email, and then I'm just going to say, hey, I'm just going to shoot the password on WhatsApp. So without this context, how is the reviewer going to capture the nuance of the discussion, right? So I was really hoping to understand the type of front end or development that Relativity have on their sleeves, to understand, for example, so how do we process them is one thing. Like we capture them in various types of format. Sometimes we can't capture them at all, but that is a separate digital forensics discussion. But we have Celebrite, tools like Celebrite, giving us in one format. We can go into the platform natively and grab a backup. That's another format. How do we go about in processing them, and how do we bring everything together in a reviewable format? Because right now at the moment, as far as I know, it's really just like spreadsheets, reviewing spreadsheets, or perhaps line by line messages. So, but both, they're not really very effective if you ask me, because spreadsheets can be very long, and then if you review line by line, that really isn't a document, is it? Say, how are you doing? That's not really a document. How do we have something that we can make it easier for the reviewer? How do we categorize all the messages? Say, for example, is it by like a 24-hour cycle? Do we capture that in one document? Or is it by the message volume? Because I could be messaging you a lot today, and it could be a week until I message you again. So things like that, it will be really beneficial for people like myself and other practitioners in Asia, and I'm sure in the US and UK as well. But in Asia, I see a lot of different types of application, and it would be really good, really good. And I've got some answers from Relativity, and I heard they're really very much looking into it at the moment.